Here's your latest update on the expected colder temperatures and also snow coming across the area. Shouldn't have any problems today across the area, just some light showers across the north. It's going to stay fairly mild. Even much of Wednesday, especially the further south you go, should be a fairly warm but windy day. And then Thursday is when we really start turning toward a wintry pattern. Did upgrade those watches into warnings. Just the northwestern corner right now, basically Yellowstone, the Absarokas, as well as the Tetons. It's going to affect Wednesday morning at 6 o'clock, go through Thursday as well. But we may issue some additional highlights across this area, probably advisories as we head through the day today and into tomorrow as well. Just a little bit too far out to nail down specifically where this is going to happen at this point. So we time out the impacts. Basically, northwest to southeast is how these are going to progress. So places like Jackson, Afton, as well as the northern border towns, Cody up around Grayville level. Snow will probably come there Wednesday night, going further south and east. Those of you south of the Owl Creek, Bridger Ranges, places like Riverton, Lander, Casper. Probably going to be dry through probably Wednesday night before it comes in on Thursday morning. And the maximum impacts maybe very late Wednesday night across the west, but Thursday morning across many areas, and then Thursday afternoon as we head further to the east. And then all this should come to an end as we head toward late Thursday night as the system moves off to the east. Now, percentage of seeing certain amounts of snow, just about everybody will have a chance of seeing at least a trace of snow, some flakes flying through the air. This won't cause any impacts, obviously, so we'll bump this up to 2 inches where we start having some road problems. Not much of a chance across the south, as you can see, just a 1% chance. That might be a little bit lower on Casper, that may need to come up a little bit. Anywhere from about a 1 to 4 to about a 1 to 6 chance across the Wind River Basin. The lower elevations, much higher chance when you get toward DuBois, so we'll cool off quicker there with the higher elevations. Main impact east of the divide, basically anywhere from about Thermopolis side to the north. Greater than 50% chance of seeing at least 2 inches anywhere from Cody down toward Thermopolis. Also Buffalo seeing a decent chance of seeing that. The highest chance, obviously, here across the western areas, more in the northwest with tapering chances as you head further to the south and east. Now 4 inches is the pliable snow. It's northwest, it's about 100%, so we have the warnings out there. Anywhere from about a 80% chance around Moran Junction. Further down, a little bit warmer down here, 40% chance around Afton. Anywhere from about a 1 in 5 to a 1 to 2 chance across northern Wyoming, the lower elevations here, more across the Bighorns obviously. And not really much of a chance of seeing that anywhere here. It's not zero, but not a great chance of seeing 4 inches. Could be a couple though. And some other probabilistic stuff I want to show you. This is the chance of seeing at least this much snow, I'd say. So if things set up right, this system comes in drier. Might not be much at all, just a trace across much of the southern 2/3 of the area. I'd say at least a coating to a couple inches across the Bighorn Basin around Buffalo. Highest amounts obviously the western mountains. I'd say at least 6 to 12 inches across the higher elevations. Now the likely highest amount we'll see that goes up quite a bit. Obviously the western mountains locally over 2 feet across this area. The lower elevations, western valleys anywhere from about 6 to 10. Bighorn Basin anywhere from I'd say about 4 to 7 inches. Higher amounts probably toward Cody with the situation. 3 to 5 around Johnson County. And around the Riverton, Lander area, anywhere from about 2 to 4. Now 2 might be a little less. I want to put this in here. This could be a banded snow where you get those snow bands to set up as the trough moves across the area. You've probably heard me say that before a lot. Take a drink. I'm going to take a drink right now. It's water, don't worry, it's not alcohol. It's too early in the morning for that. And a lesser chances, obviously, as you head further to the south and east. But there could be locally higher amounts here. So pretty high confidence of seeing this much snow and amounts across this area, but lower confidence east of the divide right now. We still have a couple of days to monitor that, though. So our official forecast at this point, now this is subject to change, though. Official forecast across the west, basically 10 to 20 inches across the mountains. Anywhere from about 3 to 6 inches mainly across the western valleys, maybe a little bit more. You get toward Moran and Moose. Bighorn Basin, anywhere from about, I'd say, 1 to 6 inches, probably closer to 3 or 4 on the average there. About 3 to 4 around the Johnson County area. Cody to 2 inches across this area. US 2026 Casper over toward Riverton and Lander, a little bit more around DuBois. Then not much here across the I-80 corridor. Now one other thing we want to mention, it's been very, very nice lately, a lot of warm temperatures, but some great fall weather for the most part the past couple of months. That's going to come crashing to a halt as we head toward Thursday, especially later this week. Now, this is a change in high temperatures from today, where it's going to be fairly mild until we get to Saturday. You can see some places, these aren't low temperatures. I don't want to get comments on here, people saying, oh, it's going to be 40 below. It's not going to be 40 below. But it will be anywhere from, say, 20, 30, maybe even 40 degrees colder on Saturday for high temperatures than it will be today and tomorrow. Here's our resources. You can see on weather.gov/RAW. Road conditions, don't call us for the road conditions, go here. Wyroad.info if you're on the web, you want to call them on the phone, 511 in-state, 188 Wyroad out-of-state. And for webcams by right, you want to take a look at those things for yourself. go to weather.gov/RW, go to our local programs tab, and go to webcams. Be safe, everybody, and enjoy your day.